What you are about to witness is not merely a restoration, it's the astonishing rebirth of a forgotten legend. Buried beneath layers of rust and time, this machine holds a secret, a story of power waiting to be unleashed. To bring it back from the brink, every single piece must first be stripped away, to uncover the soul hidden deep within the steel. The transformative journey is about to begin. Stay with us. The first step is a careful and deliberate touch, a promise of the care to come. With fire and force, the deconstruction commences. Sparks fly, signaling an irreversible change. Each bolt and joint is patiently persuaded to let go, releasing a grip held for decades. Heavy, weathered components are lifted away, revealing the machine's core structure. The intricate process continues, a surgical dismantling of the machine's very skeleton. Here lies the heart of the old plow, silent and waiting for its revival. With skilled hands, even the smallest parts are meticulously separated. The piercing cry of the grinder echoes through the workshop, a powerful step in this arduous process. Every surface is scoured, every inch of rust is fought with persistence. Sealed bearings, once crucial for motion, are now carefully extracted. Years of caked-on earth and grime are painstakingly removed by hand. Forceful, yet precise blows are needed to break the bonds of time and decay. One by one, the final fasteners surrender to the restorer's will. In the shadow of another worker, the methodical work nears the end of its first phase. The workshop floor is now a map of the machine's past, each part a piece of the puzzle. The focus shifts to a new challenge, another set of aged mechanics. The work is intimate and focused, hands worn by labor. Know just where to pry and pull. Another circular component is freed, its purpose within the whole yet to be revealed. The part is held up to the light, its condition assessed with a practiced eye. Leverage is now required as a larger, more stubborn section is tackled. The complex interplay of shafts and gears is slowly and carefully untangled. The blades that once tilled the earth, caked in soil and memories, are removed. Now fully detached, the scale of decay on the old blades is laid bare. The ground is littered with the machine's history, a testament to the scale of the task ahead. The cleansing begins. A powerful jet of water blasts away the accumulated years. Beneath the mud and grime, a hint of the original, vibrant, red-orange begins to emerge. Now clean, the metal must be prepared. The grinder smooths away the imperfections of the past. Each piece is given the same meticulous attention, shaped and readied for a new life. This is a crucial stage where the foundation for the restoration is carefully built. The process is repetitive, almost meditative, as each part is brought back to its bare essence. No imperfection is overlooked in this quest to prepare the steel for what comes next. Some parts, however, are too damaged. This piece reveals the true challenge of the project. And so, with fire and skill, the process of healing begins. New metal is fused to the old. A shower of sparks illuminates the workspace. As the damaged shield is made whole again, the focused heat of the welder stitches the seams, ensuring a bond that will endure. The final welds are laid down with care, completing the structural repair. The work continues on other joints, reinforcing the frame with intense heat and precision. Every connection is strengthened, every weak point made resilient for the future. Now, the transformation becomes visible. A fresh coat of primer is meticulously applied. The sprayer glides over the surface, erasing the past with a clean, gray canvas. A deeper shade of gray is chosen for contrast. As the new identity of the machine takes shape, a splash of vibrant blue is introduced, a hint of the final, brilliant design. Restored components, now coated in gray, await the next stage of assembly. Attention turns to the tractor itself. The heavy frame is lifted, preparing for wheel work. With an impact wrench, the old, rusted wheels are removed with practiced efficiency. Each lug nut is broken free, a necessary step to restore every part of the machine. The rusted rim is brought back to life, its hidden shine emerging from beneath the decay. The polishing continues, a symbol of the dedication to perfection in every detail. A high-pressure wash removes the final traces of dirt and polishing compound. The cleaning is thorough, ensuring a perfect surface for the final coat of paint. With the tire carefully masked, the wheel is given its new, brilliant white finish. The paint is applied with a steady hand, a professional touch that ensures a flawless look. The attention to detail is paramount, protecting the tire from any overspray. The wheel, now pristine, stands as a testament to the transformative power of this restoration. Even the old, tangled mess of the control panel will be addressed in this comprehensive overhaul. A final, focused inspection ensures that no detail, no matter how small, has been missed. Now, the project turns to the heart of the machine. The engine, the alternator, a key component, is removed and inspected, its grimy state revealing its age. The large, heavy radiator is next. Carefully disconnected from the engine block, power tools are employed to speed up the process of dismantling the tractor's main body. The methodical work continues, bolt by bolt. As the engine is slowly isolated, hands covered in grease work with precision, removing small pipes and hoses. The work requires getting into difficult positions, a testament to the mechanic's dedication. The process is slow and arduous, as the old engine fights to stay in its home. Every component, large and small, must be disconnected before the heart can be lifted. With teamwork, the heavy engine block is finally ready to be separated from the chassis. Freed from its housing, the engine rests on the floor, awaiting its own journey of restoration. A crane is brought in to manage the immense weight, lifting the engine for the next stage. It is carefully moved across the workshop, a vital organ being prepared for surgery. Once settled, the deep dive into the engine's internal mechanics can finally begin. The teardown continues, revealing the intricate and greasy inner workings. Each layer removed is a step deeper into the engine's long history of work. The meticulous process requires patience and a deep understanding of mechanics. It is a complex puzzle of metal, oil, and time, being carefully taken apart. The work is relentless as the engine is stripped down to its essential components. This complete disassembly is the only way to ensure a truly comprehensive and lasting restoration. The old, clogged oil filter is the first to go, a symbol of the neglect the engine has endured. Brittle, cracked rubber hoses are carefully prized from their fittings. Attention now turns to the cylinder head, where the valves and springs reside. The intricate valve train is systematically disassembled with precise tools. Every small bolt and clip is accounted for, essential for the reassembly to come. The starter motor, responsible for bringing the engine to life, is unbolted and removed. The clutch assembly is inspected, its worn surface telling a story of countless hours of labor. The focus moves to the engine's main body, where the pistons do their powerful work. The mechanic's concentration is absolute, as another small part is detached. Under the watchful eye of an observer, a larger component is carefully The process continues, a relentless and steady march towards the engine's bare block. Each part removed is another step closer to the ultimate goal of a full rebirth. The patience and focus required for such a task is immense. The workshop floor is now a gallery of the engine's internal anatomy. The complexity of the machine is evident in the sheer number of its parts. The teardown is almost complete, a careful dance of man and machine. Only a few more pieces remain attached to the main engine block. With the help of a power tool, the final large section is liberated. At last, the engine block stands nearly bare, ready for the next crucial phase. A large plate, caked in oil and rust, is lifted away, revealing more of the engine's core. The piston assembly is extracted, a critical part of the engine's power cycle. With a stiff brush, the arduous task of cleaning the engine block by hand begins. Specialized tools are needed to remove stubborn, cylindrical components from the block. The old water pump, heavily corroded, shows the extent of the internal decay. The head gasket and clutch disc, both rusted and worn, are discarded. A scraper is used to remove remnants of old gaskets from the block's surface. This painstaking cleaning ensures a perfect seal. When the new components are installed, even the smallest metal shavings are swept away, maintaining a clean and safe workspace. Now, each individual part is bathed in a cleansing solution, washing away the grime. The crankshaft, pistons, and other parts are scrubbed until they are spotless. The water turns black with oil and dirt, a visual representation of the deep clean. This purification is essential for the engine's longevity and performance. Every groove and channel is meticulously cleared of any debris. The process is long, but vital for the success of the entire restoration. Piece by piece, the engine's components are renewed through this cleansing ritual. It is a baptism for the machine's soul, preparing it for a new beginning. The last of the parts are washed with the same care and attention as the first. The transformation from greasy and old to clean and ready is remarkable. The final part is pulled from the dark water, its rebirth almost complete. With the parts now clean, the work returns to the main block. The large, heavy engine block is now getting its own intensive cleaning. A smaller component also receives a thorough and vigorous scrubbing. Next to the basin, a small knife lies ready for scraping away the most stubborn grime. This complex section, full of holes and channels, requires a particularly detailed cleaning. Now, wearing protective gloves, the mechanic uses a grinder to remove all rust from the engine block. The cylinder head is also given this treatment, ensuring a perfectly smooth surface. The shower of sparks is a dramatic sight, as old rusted metal is stripped bare. The cleaning process is all-encompassing, alternating between washing and grinding. Every single part, no matter its size, undergoes this rigorous purification. This silver-colored component, possibly for cooling, is washed with diligent care. The attention to detail is unwavering, as another complex part is cleaned. A component of the lubrication system is now being meticulously scrubbed. The dedication to this process ensures that the rebuilt engine will run flawlessly. With the cleaning done, focus shifts to maintenance. The valve train is carefully inspected. Fresh lubricant is applied to the valves, ensuring smooth operation for years to come. Precision instruments are used to measure clearances, a critical step for engine performance. Adjustments are made with the utmost care, tuning the engine's heart for optimal power. Now, the reassembly begins. The first parts are carefully put back into place. The final component is given one last clean, and the stage is set for the engine's rebirth. The rebuilt cylinder head is the focus. As small new parts are delicately inserted, the entire assembly, cleaned and prepped, is now ready for its own cleansing bath. It is submerged in a dark fluid, a chemical bath to remove any final impurities. The solution works its magic, stripping away any lingering rust or grime. Even after the bath, a manual scrub ensures that every part is perfectly pristine. Now, in a brighter, cleaner workspace, the meticulous reassembly can truly begin. A new, precision-engineered metal gasket is laid carefully onto the cylinder head. The internal components are installed with care, a complex and delicate operation. The valve springs are compressed and locked into place, a job requiring teamwork and precision. The process is repeated for each valve. A rhythmic and focused mechanical ballet. The final pieces of the valve train are installed and checked with care. With the internals complete, the final bolts are tightened to precise specifications. The fully assembled cylinder head is inspected, a masterpiece of restored mechanics. The exhaust manifold is now attached, its surface as clean as the rest of the assembly. The new exhaust pipe is carefully bolted on, a crucial part for the engine's breathing. The completed head is now lowered onto the engine block, a milestone moment in the reassembly. The engine is taking shape, piece by piece, a fusion of old, restored parts and new ones. A brand new oil filter is screwed into place, a promise of a clean start for the engine. A final check of all connections is made, ensuring everything is perfect. The engine, once a greasy relic, now gleams, ready for the next step. With the engine rebuilt, attention turns to its connection with the transmission. The two main parts of the assembly are carefully aligned and joined. Now, the engine block itself gets its final pre-assembly checks and adjustments. A small sensor or valve is carefully threaded into its designated port. Small connecting pipes are reinstalled as the engine's circulatory system is restored. Another cylindrical component is carefully slid back into its housing. Through a green funnel, the engine receives its lifeblood, fresh, clean motor oil. The final small components are added, completing the intricate mechanical puzzle. Suspended by chains, the completed engine is now ready for a cosmetic transformation. Resting on an old tire, the engine awaits the final touch that will define its new identity. With a spray gun, a vibrant coat of green paint is applied, a bold statement of renewal. The engine, now fully painted and gleaming, hangs like a trophy in the workshop. The new clutch assembly is installed, connecting the engine's power to the wheels. The flywheel is locked in place as the clutch is tightened, a crucial connection. The moment has come. The reborn engine is prepared for its journey back home. It is carefully hoisted and guided towards the waiting, empty chassis of the tractor. With incredible precision, the engine is lowered, inch by inch, back into its rightful place. The two halves are reunited. The heart is back inside the body of the machine. Now begins the process of reconnecting everything, from large components to the smallest wires. The newly refurbished radiator is installed, ready to keep the powerful new engine cool. With the engine in place, a master mechanic begins the final assembly with a steady hand. Every connection is made with precision, ensuring all systems will work in harmony. The focus is intense as bolts are tightened, securing the engine's auxiliary components. Teamwork is essential as larger parts of the tractor's body are reattached. The fuel filter and its lines are installed, a critical link in the machine's power chain. A younger mechanic installs a component into the fuel tank with practiced speed. New parts arrive in boxes, ready to replace anything that was too worn to be salvaged. The battery is connected, bringing the promise of electrical life back to the old tractor. Coolant hoses are carefully clamped into place, completing the engine's circulatory system. Pulleys for the fan belts are installed by hand, a familiar task for the seasoned mechanic. The front grille, the face of the tractor, is carefully guided back into position. The engine cover is secured, its new paint gleaming under the workshop lights. Bright red plastic components are added, bringing a vibrant splash of color to the frame. Each piece is checked for a perfect fit. As the tractor's final form emerges, the final exterior pieces are snapped into place, completing the astonishing transformation. Small details are attended to with quick, efficient movements. A final inspection of the completed work is carried out with a proud, paternal eye. The last adjustments are made, ensuring the machine is not just beautiful, but functional. The restoration is complete. The tractor, once a forgotten relic, is now reborn. The moment of truth, under the watchful eye of its restorer, the engine turns over. It drives out of the workshop and onto the road, a triumphant return to the world. Attached to its restored plow, the machine is once again a complete and powerful unit. The vibrant colors shine in the daylight, a stark contrast to the rust and decay it began with. A testament to skill, dedication, and the belief that even the most forgotten things can be reborn. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel, DT Restoration, for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to add this commentary. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their amazing channel at the link in the description below.